NPR 111. To you, my children, I give this, the treasure of the past, the accumulated wisdom of man. There has been a careful selection of words and gathering of sayings, a winnowing of works of wisdom, and a careful choice made from the hidden writings, all recorded with much searching of the heart, while seeking the great God's inspiration. There is nothing added to that which was no unknown utterance or unfamiliar saying, nothing which has not been on the tongue and in the hearts of our forefathers. What was recorded in their days has been rewritten, for truth and wisdom are a mooring line from the first man to the last, from generation to generation until the end. Would that I could grasp something from the unknown to hand on to you, but I am only the guiding channel leading the refreshing waters of wisdom from the great reservoir of truth towards the parched lands of the uninstructed. I would point out, in this verse, the individual says he recorded the words faithfully. I also am following the path, but it should be understood the verses I choose to highlight speak to me, and my interpretation might not speak to you. That does not make you wrong, it just means my path is not yours. Your path leads another way, and someday your experiences might allow what I see today to make sense. Fact is, books of Scripture are often read over and over. Each time those words might be translated by you. What made no sense a few years ago might become a revelation. The words didn't change, you didn't change, but God's path you chose, the people and experiences He exposed you to, gave you the ability to translate the words in a different way. We all have our own language, our own filter. The family unit allows that those in the family will for a time speak the same language because they experience the same things. The parent's own belief system. As you reach puberty, you will find more ways to talk to others without the family unit being involved. This will lead to different experiences, different lessons learned. Your perceptions will change, and the same for the rest of the family. If a parent is wise, they will understand this is healthy and allow the child the freedom of expression. When they are asking you why they must do something, a child is not questioning your authority. It is because others they are meeting have families with different thought processes, different perceptions. Those experiences to them might seem preferable, especially if it is more lenient on the child. They could refuse to do it, insist these other ideals are best, but they instead are asking you to explain why you believe this is the best way, allowing them the ability to ask the question. Treat it as not a threat to your authority. In fact, it is respect for it. They see something they prefer. They want it. But because they respect you, they are willing to consider your way as better. That is not challenging you, but only them trying to understand best what moral code they will develop. God did not stop forming the soul when He placed it in the body. The people and experiences will shape that soul until it is ready. Your time on earth is to give each a foundation, and you have been given a precious gift. A gift to pass on what you know and have a legacy that lives on earth long after you're gone. How much of your personal views survive will depend on just how well you reach the child, and how you deal with their continuing down the path that God chose for them. You have free will. What you do with it is up to you. Own it, hide from it, or give it away, and follow blindly to others that know less than you. What will you teach your child? Do you want them to own their free will? Instruct them to ignore it, not think, just act, or will you insist they follow you blindly and by doing so create chaos where few are willing to challenge those around them?